getting the zoom in on the Duro, but it's not going to be his pick.
We've seen Zahen into Renekton a couple of times recently. Pretty Renekton favored early, but, you know, especially into a composition like this that D+ has, it's like that second threat in team fights, because when they all dive in, you just ult on top and stack up your passive so quickly, and you're so hard to deal with. Like, this is a very burst-focused composition from D+, so if they focus everything on a try and kill Ruler, Keen can just run rampant, but it's not the easiest lane into Renekton, and
Kalista Renata.
It might just be. All they had to do is buff Kalista one time, and we're back here.
Yeah, I thought Ruler would play it more.
Yeah, the question
is, be a big one for him.
What are you pairing the Yunara with to navigate this lane? Toying with the idea of a Seraphine. We've seen Seraphine specifically with Ashe, but you know, playing an Enchanter, playing a longer range pick into Renata, but it does mean if you get caught by a Handshake, by an Annie, by a Wukong, by just about anything, you are very dead. So does Smash compared to everyone else on D+. I wonder if he like copied Ruler's setup.
It's possible. Also, maybe they're like, we're the 80 carries, we shoot the guns, we are playing FPS. How does Ruler do it?
Ruler does this? I do this. Oh, maybe. That might be it. Might be completely unrelated, but it is interesting. I just noticed it's the player cams when we loaded in. Both of them just had the monitor up close. Yeah, I am just, you know, I'm asking the question. I don't know this.
No, I mean, it's hard fact.
They picked Seraphine. They're locking in. Oh, no, they might be locked in a bad way.
Yeah, I mean, this is an early gank from a Wukong, so...
Okay, they got out.
Very far behind. Wasn't necessarily the same feeling for D+ Kia. They weren't super far behind. But it was like one team fight into, okay, we just win the game, which very much happened to Kim DRX.
But the Zahen,
level 6 hit, and Showmaker is. I respect that.
You know, it's pretty guaranteed.
This is some Annie gameplay in mid.
Yeah, that was super rapid. I mean, I think that's good. Oh, that's good.
You know how I was like, this isn't a big deal for Jovi?
More of a deal.
Has to not tank a bajillion damage.
He may have ulted other times, but those are the two I remember prominently.
Yeah. We got a decent wave here. Keen pretty low. Lucid looking for the dive. And is just going to throw out the Cyclone. There is the Grim Deliverance, but Keen getting pretty low. Lucid nearly dies as the flash away, but Walk and Shu does pick up the kill. Does flash away from the last turret shot.
Yeah, no flash either, but it's coming up soon. The ult, at least. They need to get in quick, though.
Slurkle. Utilized. They're just going to turn onto Showmaker and kill him. So no more Annie. And Showmaker, no Tabers, no flash. Lucid still sticking around. And it's just going to go in on a Jovi. They don't have the damage, though. He just flashes away. And now Ruler is just going to taxi them out. Career trying to turn on the Jovi here. It's Infernal Soul.
Fully committed to the fight and just went. I mean, I say fully committed. They went in with a way to disengage, but they weren't really focused on the dragon.
A pullback here on a Shiu. He's in a bit of trouble, but he does have Lucid coming on up. There's the Q, empowered, and now Lucid is right here. They get the kill on a Canyon. And now Keen's got it all stacked, but he still has to back away. And a nice turnaround from the D+ top and jungle.
Yeah, they went in there, and Keen was pretty low, so he didn't want to like fully commit, because like Canyon can clean this up. Shreds.
Yeah.
It's so much.
Smash in a bit of trouble here, got slurkled up, and now has to flash away from the play. Lucid is up 2 levels on Canyon right now. And has that level 2 ult. He is ready to party. He's got flash. And I think at the drop of a hat, DK will be ready and willing to go for a fight, unless Smash just dies for free. Yeah, they just dove him and killed him. Just gotta pull the trigger on the one target that's hopefully not Canyon. big chunk into Chovy, but Chovy's looking to push forward onto Showmaker, actually. Machine Worlds and a lot of damage already in. The stun does go on to Showmaker, or rather onto Chovy.
D+ need the Renekton if they're going to fight this.
I don't think they're going to get it. This looks like it's just going to come down to a flip. The knockaway, the Seraphine ult down to 8, and Canyon gets it. And the flip goes the way of Gen.G. It's now D+ Kia. Now they want to try to go in for a fight, but it's too little, too late. And Gen.G have already disengaged.
Yeah, I don't like the strategy of just don't have a Renekton.
Old weekend times, like the first game was like, the players were still rubbing their eyes.
Yeah.
They got up way too early, aka 12 p.m. She was getting flashed on here. He's got a lot of trouble ahead of him, and this time they're able to chunk through the Renekton, and that's going to spark Smash to go all in on a Ruler. Whatever. We're going to get your mid turret.
You know,
well,
our team
we're not.
Are so polite.
Close.
It's a dragon for me. It's a dragon for you.
Yeah.
Not being greedy. You know, I think we get a lot of games where one team just hoards them all.
All right, Canyon wants to go in on this. They're immediately going to turn onto him. The bailout is there, and that's a free kill on a Canyon. Not sure about that one. Career jumps into 4, though. And now Keen is like, I'm ready to go. She's got the flank angle. And now this wayward engage from Canyon is not very much paying off for the side of Gen.G, as eventually the Rend will hit and he will revive, as you mentioned. But this time, Keen doesn't have any help. As Chovy's like, no, I'm not going to do anything. Let me just hit this minion wave. That's 2 kills to D+ Kia, just like that.
And they were like, well, not much has happened this game. We should do something.
Yeah.
Needed to. If you're not going to fight the dragon, just don't fight. Like, it's okay to make that decision.
Yeah, you don't have to force a fight with no objective and no...
Oh, that was a nice flash.
And a good flash, but Duro, not even the disengage cone to save him this time.
A minute 15 on the dragon. Will we get a fight for it?
Chovy? Yeah, he's going to take a bunch of damage, but has to throw out his ult just to survive.
7 times in a row. The damage on it is absurd.
Nice pullback here on a Lucid.
Only has like a 14-second cooldown, but
yeah.
whatever. Oh,
Chovy's really playing on fire with no Between Worlds. They are going to bait him in with the TP, but that's now no TP for Keen.
and Canyon is here.
There's vision.
It is a Rend, though, on the
Yeah,
Baron.
that's true.
Difficult.
Canyon's already taken a decent amount of damage as well from Shiyu and Career just helping.
Oh, but it's so risky. Chovy's there.
Yeah, they're just going to back off of it. The Ren stack was there, and they say never mind, as we got a 1v1 in mid. Keen flashing on Showmaker, who is so low. And now Lucid's just going to go in, but Keen got the kill, and now Lucid immediately pops like a balloon. And the damage just wasn't there to blow up Canyon this time. Couple of kills to Gen.G.
And the end result is Gen.G pulling ahead on this one. Keen just finds Showmaker. Yeah, Showmaker burns the stun, and then Keen's like, oh, okay, well...
Showmaker finds Keen, and then finds out.
Yeah. Also buffers the second stun with a dash, and then just flashes on him. In the meantime, Lucid goes for the engage, but doesn't catch Chovy. Canyon with the ult can survive. It's just very hectic.
So maybe they can fight over the next one, but Gen.G are going to get a lot out of this push.
Oh no, Duro.
Yeah, Duro's just going to flash.
Showmaker.
Oh, look at this angle! He's going to find the front line, and it's just Duro. And that might just be enough. They only get the clone here of Lucid. Keen as well being taxied out, and is just CC'd to death, and now Ruler and Canyon on the run. And not much for them to do except get out of there. Oh, the scanner going to miss Showmaker. And they might have this angle on a Ruler, but there's no flash for Showmaker. He used it in the last fight onto Duro.
Oh, big TP flank from the Crocodile.
This is a big one. And Showmaker's going to be spotted, but Lucid keeps everybody around with a gigantic Cyclone. And now you got to decide which target you're going for. The Between Worlds does a great job of zoning. Xiu trying to access Ruler right now, who is getting extremely low. Couple of shields come through, but Ruler is down. And that is exactly how DK win fights. They take out Ruler. And they will take out the front line as well. Canyon and Keen to boot. 3 kills for DK on top of what should be the Dragon, as long as Keen doesn't do anything crazy. And no, they will not, as they take it, and they're looking for a bottom lane push on top of it. Yeah, let's see. I mean, he's going to try to throw it out here. That's a lot of damage in. And he's not going to take the cannon down, and now he's going to go down himself. The cannon's still alive. Although we do have Xiu also dying, so maybe they can't push in anymore. But yeah, DK still a massive push here.
And he got a mega base defense.
Yeah.
It's one of those champions who are so good at base defenses. Another mid laner, and maybe it was just an end for D+, but they still did a ton of damage to the base, and they didn't lose much. They only lost the top lane on the back of it.
Oh, look at this again. Gen.G are just pushing down mid. And the angles
so
are here. Like,
Shiwu.
The entire map is dark. And Ruler, he does have his flash this time, but he's just going to get burned down. He's so low, running away from the Timbers. And Chovy's extremely low as well. Smash going to take out Canyon. And Chovy and Ruler just have to run away. They're not even part of the fight, even if they don't die. And Lucid's still on the chase. The crowd is going absolutely bonkers. And D+ Kia, they might have done it.
The super waves pushing in the bot lane. Chovy doesn't have his ult for this base defense. Lucid still has GA. Smash and Career healthy. This should be enough just to end the game.
Look at Showmaker. He's so low, but he has his Timbers up, looking to push forward, and Xiu is an actual raid boss. They can't get away from him. And Ruler, desperate to try to clear the wave, pays his life for it, and save for Chovy. D+ Kia pull up the 2-0 on Gen.G.